Today, we're diving into the life and legacy of one of the most controversial figures in modern Middle Eastern politics, Bashar al-Assad, the former president of Syria. From his unexpected rise to power to his treatment of both his people and the opposition, this video will unpack the man behind the headlines. Bashar al-Assad was born on September 11, 1965, in Damascus, Syria. He is the second son of Hafez al-Assad, who ruled Syria with an iron fist from 1971 until his death in 2000. Initially, Bashar wasn't groomed to lead the country. His older brother, Basil al-Assad, was the heir apparent. Bashar, on the other hand, pursued a career in medicine and studied ophthalmology in London. But fate intervened. In 1994, Basil died in a car accident, catapulting Bashar into the political spotlight. His life took a dramatic turn as he returned to Syria, where he underwent military and political training to prepare for leadership. In 2000, Hafez al-Assad passed away, and Bashar was quickly positioned as his successor. A constitutional amendment lowered the minimum age for presidency to allow the then 34-year-old to assume office. Bashar's rise was initially met with cautious optimism. Many hoped he would bring reform and modernization to Syria. He even started his rule by introducing some political and economic changes, a period dubbed the Damascus Spring. However, this phase was short-lived. Within a year, Bashar's regime cracked down on dissent, signaling a continuation of authoritarian rule. Fast forward to 2011, the Arab Spring swept across the Middle East, inspiring mass protests in Syria against Bashar's government. What began as peaceful demonstrations was met with brutal force. The government's violent crackdown escalated into a full-blown civil war. Bashar's government has been accused of numerous human rights violations, including the use of chemical weapons, targeting civilian areas, and widespread torture. According to various reports, hundreds of thousands of people have died, and millions have been displaced as refugees due to the conflict. Despite widespread international condemnation, Assad has remained steadfast in his position, portraying himself as a protector against terrorism and foreign intervention. Assad's grip on power has been maintained largely due to external support. Russia and Iran have been his strongest allies, providing military and financial aid. Russian airstrikes and Iranian ground forces have played crucial roles in tipping the scales in Assad's favor during key battles. On the other hand, opposition forces, including rebel groups and extremist factions, have received varying levels of support from Western and regional powers. However, this fragmented opposition has struggled to present a united front, which has also contributed to Assad's ability to maintain control. As of December 2024, reports indicate that Bashar al-Assad has officially resigned and fled Syria, having been granted asylum in Russia, marking the end of his regime. This development represents a pivotal moment in the Syrian civil war, bringing a mix of hope and uncertainty for the nation's future, highlighting the continued uncertainty and instability in the region, which had lasted for over 13 years and resulted in immense suffering and loss of life. What are your thoughts on Bashar al-Assad and his role in the Syrian conflict? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.